Hey everybody, welcome back to Styrene Relics. I give you an update on my Mustang, and tell you what I'm really got going on with it. Been kind of holding off on it. What you see is my interpretation, not necessarily the paint schemes of the Fangtang race team. I've got enough to build most of those teams. I've got the SoCal combo, the Chevy 2 and the Chevy 2 wagon. That's Fulton's Follies or Fuller Follies, something like that. And I've got the Time Machine and the 63 SS Impala that pulls it. I've got enough trailers, and let's see, it seems like there was one more. Well, anyway, I ended up, I got a 70 Chevelle, and I was at Hobby Lobby today, and they had their 40% off. So I bought a 70 Chevelle and another one of those 53, I think it is, Ford trucks with the trailer. I bought one of those because that's the exact trailer that I need. And I've got a Chevy, I've got a Chevy full-size van. So the plan is to build a red alert as best as I can, because I can't get decals for this. Now I can get the decals for this here, the Rumbles B. I built that before they released Rumbles B. So, but I have a set of decals. The problem is they're cracked really bad, and I was going to try and make my own, but that didn't work out. And to get decals for the Fangtang is probably not going to happen. I've never seen anybody redo those, and to be honest, I don't care for them all that well. But that, if they were out there, I would probably build it. So that's the reason I went with my own rendition on color schemes and how I wanted to do it. But I wanted to build it the way it came in the box. So, well, the way it pretty much came in the box. I did open up the wheel wells like it shows in the box, but I put a lip on the outside to finish off the cut. It was a nice smooth cut, but I know when they're drag racing, they want some kind of a finished deal there so that it doesn't cut the tire. So that's the reason. And I normally, when I do a fender well lip, I'll use the smaller quarter round, and but this one I've seen some guys use a bigger lip on the back, and I kind of wanted to do that, so that's why I went with the next size. I've got 3 different sizes, so I went with the middle size on that, and got that squared away. So that's coming along pretty good. Let me get this just a little bit closer so we can see what we're talking about. The hood is a resin hood that I got, and I got that from Spotlight Hobbies. It's a Drag City Castings. It's real nice. It's let me get you real close here. You can see it's got the hood pins on all 4 corners, and it's got the openings where you can cut out for the wire mesh. What I'll do is I'll cut those open and use my own wire mesh. What I like to use on the wire mesh is You know how you buy those coffee filters that are, you can use them over and over and over? Well, those have a what look like a copper. I don't know what they're made of, but they're kind of a goldish looking color, copper screen on them, and you can use that on there, and it'll be really sweet. So that's the plan with that. I talked to you guys about, which side is it here? I can't tell. Anyway, I talked to you guys about cutting the console so I could have my buckets free. And as you can see, after I cut my console, it didn't need any extra plastic for filler, you know. So there was enough meat there that it turned out pretty nice. So now I can two-tone these. That's the reason why I haven't got it glued together. But I'll two-tone this because I want to two-tone the interior. What else have I got going on? I've been working on the engine a little bit. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is that hood it's just not on a flat hood. It's actually on a raised. So that's the reason why I can get away with it on here, because as you can see, those carburetors stick up quite a bit. But yeah, the engine is kind of just sitting in there right now, but it's coming along pretty good. I'm thinking about putting spark plugs on this. I don't know if I'll plumb it, but that's where I'm going with it. Let me see if I can do this. You guys remember I was talking about trying to get that seam out of that transmission. Well, I got it out, about 90% of it out. So it just takes a little bit of sanding, a little bit of that glue. So that turned out pretty good. I like that. What else I got going on? Let me lower you guys down. Now I lowered the front end down because there's these pins that glue into the I don't know, front A-arms, I guess you want to call it. It would be where the shock towers, or the shocks would be, not the shock tower. But yeah, it would be where the shocks would be. Well, anyways, I flipped that upside down, and that lowered the front tires, the front end down over the tires. And with me cutting this out, I went and put it on the stock height, so I didn't have to run shackles. That lowered the whole car down quite a bit. So I think it looks pretty good stance-wise. I know I was talking about adding a piece of that styrene from the spurs into those, try to make them look a little more full. And so I did that, and so it looks more like a shock tower, than it was. And I'll have made up here real soon the parts that go from the top of shock tower to the firewall, and I'll have that too. And that's the part that came out of the hood for shipping. You guys remember me showing you that? Well, I'll reuse that, and that'll take care of the braces. I think that's it for updates on the car. I do have to start sanding on the wheel well, or the wheel lip on this. I just got it put in today. rough and ugly. So I got to start shaping it. And like I say, I usually use the smaller quarter round, but I wanted it bigger, so it is a little more difficult to make that round bend without breaking it. The trailer is a pretty sweet little trailer, actually. It goes together real nice. I still got to put the tail lights on, but yeah, it's a decent trailer. It really is. So I went to Hobby Lobby today. I got 40 off on that 53, I think it's 53 Ford truck and this trailer, and it's got the front end on it, and you put your tires and that up in the front. So I've got three of those now, three of those trailers, and so that'll do me pretty good there. And then with the SoCal racing team, I've got two of those, so it gives me one extra trailer. So I'm set on trailers now. There for a long time I didn't have any trailers. So, and then that 60 Ford pickup truck that just came out, I got two of those, and there's trailers in those, although they're single axle, but still, I mean, you can put cars on them. So anyway, that's my update. I didn't get a chance to do anything on it yesterday, on my T-Bird, I should say. So the plan is to start doing something on it tomorrow, because I want to get that. Really want to get that finished up. So, well, that's where I'm at, guys. Appreciate it. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Give me a like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this thing, and I'll keep you updated on it. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.